Okay, welcome to internship class. If you're in this class, it means hopefully that you've got an internship opportunity. If not, then I dearly hope that you will have one very soon. Okay, so basically what we're talking about here is the real world. And the real world means real work. And real work means that you are there to please somebody else. You are providing a service to somebody. And you have a client. Okay, and so work ethic becomes important. So if you, because basically an internship is a job. Maybe you get paid for it, maybe you don't. That's between you and them. But whatever you do, don't screw it up. Because it is the first job that you're going to work at that can and should go on your resume. So whatever you do with this job, make sure that it's something that's going to help you. So you don't want people calling this person and having them complain about you. You want your internship supervisor to be a useful ally in getting you work in the future. Also, it's going to teach you responsibility and supervision. Make sure that you don't have to do everything perfectly, but make sure you learn. So, if you do the job and there's stuff you need to know, make sure you learn it. Make sure you learn it well and quickly, and make sure you're accountable. So you are accountable for everything that you do. Your employer will ultimately be the one deciding whether or not you pass the class. Or more to the point, they will be participating heavily in your grade. Now, the class meetings, guess what? There are none. It doesn't help you at all to meet with me in a classroom setting having to do with your internship. So essentially, the most obvious thing to do would be to start working immediately on the internship itself and to spend any time for that there. And so if you need to use our facilities, you can. Our facilities and software are at your disposal, even if you're using them in a context other than learning in other classes. You're welcome to use this equipment. And of course, if something comes up where you need some help, just let us know. Okay, class policies, they're all on the syllabus once again. And you will have regular contact with me. You will be sending me weekly updates on what you're doing because I have to know. So you're basically going to be putting together a kind of a logbook, and you're going to tell me this week we're doing this. Doesn't have to be very long, just basically a check-in. But I do need to know what's going on. I need to know what your job responsibilities are and what you're learning. And of course, you need to maintain production values. Whatever you're doing for somebody else, that is going to be critical in your next steps in your career path, because if you do a lousy job, I guarantee you it isn't going to help you at all. Okay, the resource page for the class includes a copy of the current syllabus, our YouTube channel, which contains useful tutorials that you might be able to use, and other suggested tutorials. And of course, this is all done through Canvas. And so hopefully there should be no questions. Now the major assignments, again, very easy. 80% of your grade, a full 80%, is going to be whether or not you don't screw up. So meaning that as long as you report to work and as long as your supervisor is happy with your work, chances are you'll get a very good grade. If your supervisor is not happy with your work, that could be a problem. Now the remaining 20% is your documentation. You do have to stay in touch with me, but that's really all you're responsible for. And that's the class. And of course, the last thing I'll mention is, hopefully at this time you already have the internship lined up. If not, then you'll want to think of where you want to work and very quickly find somebody who is interested in taking you on as an intern. If for some reason you are stumped as how to do that, talk to myself or Professor Swift, and we can find something for you, or hopefully get you in touch with someone who may know. And so hopefully this will be a very productive semester for you, and I'm glad to have you back.